Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to learn how to send responses from Google Forms to Discord. So here I work with a customer support team and we regularly receive new inquiries, feedbacks and feature update requests for our software in our team. So in order to automate the entire process of this request, I have created an inquiry form with the help of Google Forms, and I have connected this Google form with my Discord channel in such a way that as soon as a user is going to submit the request by submitting the form, the request form will be received over here as a message in Discord. And I have automated this entire process without any coding or programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect, by setting up connections between Google Forms and Discord. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then for that you have to come towards my screen. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can set up a connection between our Google Forms and Discord channel in such a way that as soon as we are going to receive a new form response, then automatically that response will be sent as a message on our channel. Now here I work in a customer support team in my organization, which is related to a software company. So my team generally receive different kind of inquiries, feature update requests and feedbacks for our software. So for that I have created a feature request form with the help of Google Forms, and now I want that whenever a user of our software will submit this form for the feature request or update request, then automatically that response will be sent on my Discord channel to my team members for proper and systematic workflow. So when the response will be directly sent to my team members, they will be able to look into the condition and the problem more sincerely and quickly so that the productivity will increase. Now here I'm going to automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So I will simply set up a connection between my Google Forms and Discord in such a way that as soon as the form response will be captured, that same response will be sent on my Discord channel automatically. Now this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming on this page, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button and you will be able to create your free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, once you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I am an existing user, therefore, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly and separately. To create a new workflow, now we have to click on this create workflow option, which is given on right corner, and here a dialog box has appeared. So it is asking us for the name of the workflow. So first of all, I'm going to provide a name over here. Send responses from Google Forms to Discord. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. So here we have multiple folders. I'm going to select the Steam Productivity Booster folder in which I want to save my workflows, and here I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. So first is the trigger and the other is action. Now, as I told you that Pabbly Connect runs on these two principles, so basically these are the building blocks of our automation. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in every workflow, but we can add as many actions as we want. Now let's suppose, because our objective is that whenever we are going to receive a new Google Form response, then we want to send that response towards Pabbly Connect. So here we are going to take Google Forms in our trigger and Discord in our action. So here we can see that action is following the trigger. Why? Because when the trigger happens, that means when the new form submission is received, then only the details are sent on Discord channel, otherwise not. So after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. So first of all, we have to select our trigger application for that. So let's go towards our trigger step, and here our trigger application will be Google Forms. So let's select that. Now we have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So new response received will be our trigger event over here, because we want that as soon as we will receive a new response from Google Forms, then the workflow should get triggered. And here for doing that, we have received a webhook URL. Now along with the URL, we have also received some instructions which we have to follow to set up the connection, and the URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data from Google Forms towards Pabbly Connect, and that too instantly. Okay, so we'll copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I'm going to take you towards the Google form which I have created, and this is the form. So now this is a feature request form. Here you can see this is the description which I have added related to my software, and as soon as the user is going to submit this form with the questions which I have added over here related to the feature request or the update request and the priority along with the feedback if they want to provide any, then automatically the response will be captured in Pabbly Connect. But before that, we have to set up the connection between this Google form and Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards our response section. And here we will find the option of link to sheets. That means we are linking our form with a Google Sheets. So we'll select link to sheets option. And here we have two options, create new spreadsheet and select existing spreadsheets. So now we have to create a new spreadsheet to record the response of Google Forms in that. So we'll click on create. And as we have done that, this is the spreadsheet which we have linked. So now, first of all, I'm going to format this spreadsheet, then I will explain you that. So these are the columns which we have in this spreadsheet. Here's the timestamp, that means the date and time at which the form is submitted. This is the name of the submitter. Here's the email address. This is the type of request, priority level, and this is the question which we have asked. How do you envision the feature being used? Please provide any relevant scenarios, for example. So for whichever reason the feature is being requested, they have to provide the example for that so that we can create a use case along with that. Now you can see that these are the same fields which we have in the Google form, but the timestamp field is extra. All right. Now, when we have created the spreadsheet and we have linked it to our form, as soon as the form will be submitted and the response will be captured, that same response will be recorded over here in the fields. So what we will do, we will simply set up the connection between this Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So as soon as the form will be submitted and the record will be created over here, that same response will be sent towards Pabbly Connect. So now, before setting up the connection, let's record the details in this particular spreadsheet. For that, we have to go towards our Google form and we have to submit that. So I'm going to go towards send option, and here's the link of my form. So I'm going to simply shorten the URL. I will copy that and I'm going to open it in a new tab. As the form is open, now we have to submit this form. So as a user, I'm going to submit this form with dummy details just to capture the response. Let's start with a name. So the name of the user, let's say, is dummy user, a random email address, dummy user 30@pabblytudes.com. The type of request is, let's say, feature request. The priority level is I'm going to select is 1 because every user is going to do that, I think. Now I'm going to provide a scenario for which I want the feature request. So this is my request. As an e-commerce business owner using Automate Pro, the name of my software, I envision a feature that automates order processing. Currently, my team spends a significant amount of time manually processing orders, leading to delays and potential errors. With this feature, I would like orders to be automatically categorized, assigned to the appropriate fulfillment center based on inventory availability and customer location, and processed without manual intervention. So this is the request of the user. So I'm going to click on submit to submit the response, and the form is submitted successfully. So let's go and check on our Google Sheets, and here the form response is added successfully. So now we are going to send this response towards Pabbly Connect by setting up the connection between our Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards extensions, and here we'll see add-ons. When we'll click on get add-ons, it has taken us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So let's select that. So Pabbly Connect webhook is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets to set up the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I have already installed the add-on, so I'm going to cross this. And once you will install the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet so that you will be able to find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extensions. As I can find the option, let's go towards initial setup. And basically, we have to perform an initial setup to make this connection successful, in which we have to enter webhook URL and trigger column. Now, first of all, we will paste the webhook URL. So which URL we have to paste it over here? That we have received from Pabbly Connect. Let's once again copy that. We'll move back towards the sheets and we will paste it over here. Done. Now the next is the trigger column. This is a very important step. So what is trigger column? The concept of trigger column says that whenever a new row will be added in our spreadsheet up till this particular column, then entire row will be sent immediately towards Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. So you can see in my spreadsheet, we have multiple columns. I have the columns up till F. So F will be my trigger column because I want that as soon as a new response will be captured over here in the spreadsheet up till this particular column, that means up till last column, then immediately the entire row should be sent towards Pabbly Connect. I have given the webhook URL and trigger column. Now we'll click on send test to send the test response of this row towards Pabbly Connect. As we have done that, the test data is sent successfully, so we will submit the initial setup. and here our configuration is set up successfully. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will see that here we have already received the response. In the response, we have received all the details. So this is the type of request which we have received in the form. This is the trigger column which we have set up. Here is the timestamp, that means the date and time at which the form is submitted. This is the name of our spreadsheet. Here is the spreadsheet ID. This is the sheet name, sheet ID, row index, priority level, that is 1. We have received that in the response. This is the name of the user who has submitted the response, and this is the answer of the question, that means the feature request. And here we have also received the email address. So as we have received these details, this means that our connection is absolutely successful. Now we have to do one more thing, because we want that whenever a new form will be submitted now, we want to capture the response in Pabbly Connect automatically. Therefore, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and this time we have to click on send on event button. As we have done that, now we have made sure that whenever a form will be submitted, the response will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, let's move forward. And because our objective is to send this response as a message to our team members on Discord channel. So this is my Discord channel. I want to send the message over here whenever the form will be submitted with all the details. For that, we have to move towards our action step, and here our action application will be Discord. So let's select Discord over here. After selecting the application, you have to select the action event, that will be send channel message HTML format. So we have selected that. Let's click on connect. As we have done that, now we have to set up the connection with the help of webhook URL. So how to get that? For that, I'm going to take you towards my Discord channel with a name as Automate Pro Inquiry Details. Now when I'm going to go towards top, and here I will select the drop down, we will find the option of server settings. So let's go towards server settings, and after coming over here, we'll see the option of integration. So we have to select that. Now because we want the webhook URL, so we'll go towards webhook, and here we'll click on new webhook button. So this is the webhook which we have recently created with the name as Captain Hook. So I'm going to open this webhook, and if you want, you can change the name of your webhook as well. So I'm going to give the name as, let's say, new inquiry. Now in front of the name of webhook, we also have to select the channel for which we are setting up the connection. So my channel name is Automate Pro Inquiry Details. After I have selected the channel, now I'm going to click on Save Changes. And now we will open our webhook. We will copy the webhook URL. We'll move back towards Pabbly Connect and simply paste it over here. Done. In this way, we have to set up the connection. Let's move forward, and now it is asking us the message which we want to send. Here I want to send the message that I have received as a response from Google Forms. So my message will be hello team, and because we are creating this message in the HTML format, so I will use BR tags in order to break the lines. So I will use a BR tag over here. So this is the message. Hello team, a new inquiry is received from a user which we have to look upon. Here are the details of the inquiry, the user name. So here we have to enter the name of the user. So what we will do, we will simply use the previous response in which we have received all the details related to the form response. And here in this, we have also received the name of the user who has submitted the form. So we will simply select the name from here. Now, when we are inserting the data by using our previous response, this means that we are mapping the data. Now, what is mapping? Mapping makes the data dynamic. When we insert a data by using our previous response with the help of mapping, it becomes dynamic, and now it is going to change with and now it is going to replace with each and every new response. So whatever data we are going to map in this message is going to replace automatically whenever a new form response will be captured according to that response. Alright, now in the same manner, I'm going to map all the details which we want to send on Discord channel. After username, here I'm going to apply a BR tag once again. So here I have typed my message. I have mapped all the details from the form response which I want to send on my Discord channel to the team members. Along with this, the message also contains the request to the team members that we have to notify the user as early as possible after working on this request. Okay. So in the same manner, you have to enter the message. Along with this, you have to map the details which you want to send, and you have to use BR tags to break the lines in order to form the message in systematic format. After entering the message, if you want to provide a name to your bot, basically here we are setting up a bot for Discord channel so that it can automatically send the message whenever the form response will be captured. So for whichever reason you are setting up the bot, you can provide that name to your bot. So here I'm going to give the name as, let's say, new inquiry. Okay. Now, here if you want, you can also give an icon to your bot, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request button after entering all the necessary details. So we have received the response. Let's go and check on Discord channel whether we have received the message over there or not. And yes, here we have received a message with all the details. Alright, hello team, a new inquiry is received from a user which we have to look upon. Here are the details: username, email, type of request. This is the feature request. This is the summary of the request, and priority level also is received. As we have received this message, this means our connection is absolutely successful. So now when we are going to test this workflow once again, as soon as we will submit the form, the message will be sent on Discord channel with all the new details automatically. So I'm going to go back towards my form, and here I will go towards the send section once again. This is the URL of the form. I will shorten it and I'm going to copy it and I will open it in a new tab. And here I'm going to submit the form. Let's say this time the name of the user who is submitting the form is Smart User. The email of this user is smartuser@pabblitudes.com. This time let's say the request type is bug report. Now I'm going to set the priority level as 1 only, and here I'm going to give the use case, that what problem I'm facing. So here I have entered my request. I am facing the issue related to API setup of accounts. Please help me. I will submit the form, and the form is submitted. So let's go and check whether the details are added automatically in Google Sheets. And yes, the data is automatically added over here. Now we'll go towards Discord channel, and yes, here we have received the details also. So hello team, a new inquiry is received. This time we can see that the username is automatically changed. Here is also the email which is changed. The type of request is bug report, and the summary of request which we have submitted in the form is also mentioned over here. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's quickly summarize what we have done over here in the workflow. So we have taken simple steps: trigger and action. In trigger we have taken Google Forms, and in action we have taken Discord, and we have connected both of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that as soon as a form will be submitted by a new user in Google Forms, then automatically the response will be sent as a message on our Discord channel to our team members. So in this way you can also set up the connection. This was just the example of customer support team, but you can create the same automation by using the same steps for your requirements. Now I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.